Had a good night of fights last night though. We had I watched like two good cards. Well, I should say I watched one good card last night. We had a UFC fight night last night, which was pretty damn good. And we had the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren pay-per-view. Y'all know
Yeah,
who
what's
Jake Paul
that?
is?
Nope.
I've heard of him and his brother, but that's only because of the fights and stuff. That's the only reason. But I ain't
Bro,
never
this
followed
might have
none of the
been the
fights or nothing
worst
like that.
pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life. I like that's just disgusting how bad it was. All right, first of all, let's start with this. All right, so first of all, there was about 10 artists there, 10 rappers. Well, not just
Oh
rappers. There was a
man,
bunch of
Snoop
different
Dogg was
artists
fighting,
there.
right?
There was 10 artists for every one fight.
10 artists for one fight.
Bro,
Wait,
they
you talking
spent
about
like two and a half
performances?
hours just doing music. They gave us a
Uh,
boxing match, did 2.5 hours of music, gave us another boxing match, did like 30 minutes of music, then gave us the last two boxing matches. And Justin
so
Bieber was
you
there. It was bullshit, bro. It was highway
you
robbery.
What's wrong with
are you
Justin
mad
Bieber
because
then?
Justin Bieber was there?
It's not that, bro. We turned it on to watch boxing matches. Y'all
You paid
said
to
y'all
be
had
entertained.
4 scheduled boxing matches.
They
There's no
did.
reason there should be a boxing match, 2 hours of music, then another boxing match. Why are we waiting? Well, like what the fuck?
Wait, Rob. They picking up our audio?
Yeah, they are.
All right, big bet. Now hold on. Even if that's the case, people paid for the concert too. I'm pretty sure they sold that when they was
Yeah.
promoting it to
Two
people.
hours, Darren?
They sold it, but
It's
they
concert,
told
baby.
you
It's
he was gonna
coming.
be. I
Nah,
knew Justin
bruh.
Bieber was gonna be there. I knew Snoop Dogg was hosting or something like that, and I knew Justin Bieber had a performance.
Darren, there should
So
not
I'm
be four
expecting something.
fights with 4 hours worth of music.
Would have 2 hours of music been acceptable?
So here's what they should have did. They should have gave us a fight, gave us like brought up an artist. The artist do like 2 songs. If and they bring up another artist, they do like 2 songs. Then get us to the next fight. That should
That's what
take
I'm
about like
expecting.
20 minutes.
What was it if it wasn't that? Like
It
describe
was
what.
they get so this is literally what the schedule was. It was a fight. They did like 2.5 hours of music. It was
You
Doja
said
Cat went
two
up
and a half.
2.5
You mean
hours,
like
like 2 hours and
how
30
many
minutes.
how many performances did
It
each
was like
artist do?
10.
Each song? Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
lot. Song.
so for
I,
we
I thought you
saw.
liked Doja Cat. You don't support her hustle during these hard times?
Yeah,
I
man, that's how
support
she
Doja
she get her
Cat.
money
That
personally,
wasn't the
man.
time and
Come
place
on,
for
man.
Doja Cat. That's not the time and place. I like nobody wants to
Them
listen to
niggas
music.
that was boxing needed the rest
So
too.
watch this. Watch this. So they did a boxing match. They had Doja Cat come up. They had Sweetie come up. They did their set for like 30 minutes. Then they had Too Short come up. He did a set. Cube came up. He did a set.
Mm-hmm.
Snoop came up. He did a set. E40 came up. He did a set. Then they all 4 of them did a set together.
Perfect.
That's kind of fire.
Perfect.
Here's the thing,
Yeah,
Darren.
I
Hold
would
on.
love
Don't
to
cut me
watch
off.
this. I
It
should
is.
watch
It
this.
was fire. All this shit, everything they did, all the concerts,
gymnastics.
all the music, all of it was really fucking good, and it was really
Yeah,
fucking solid, and the production was really fucking good. The problem was we came here to watch boxing fights, not watch you guys fucking perform for 10 hours. Another problem.
I can't
Pete
imagine you
Davidson
waking
was
up to
there, and
not waking up.
fucking Jack Harlow was there, and they were just talking to Jake Paul. They weren't even doing
Hello.
shit. Also, we're not even to the second boxing match yet. We're not even to the second boxing match yet. Then they had a slap fight.
wait, what?
Who slept for?
They slapped each other until somebody got knocked out. They had a slap
Who
fight during
was
it.
there?
Who is they?
They had 2 slapbox guys come up. It was just random.
No.
That is
We
random.
can I could probably find that real quick. Honestly, hold on.
Man, that's nice.
That sounds like a good time.
I mean, I was watching gymnastics, so
I wouldn't be mad at
so
all.
I don't
I
really.
wasn't that mad because we had the UFC stream up on the other screen. But dog, bro, like I was so turned off by that shit.
I mean, they probably had to fill the time. They probably didn't know how long the fights was gonna really go, bro.
Are you guys watching the stream?
Yeah, man. Slap fight.
I'm gonna skip through this shit. This is basically what they were doing though.
Oh my god. This slapped the taste out his mouth.
Incredible.
He's big boy.
It looks like there's a violation.
Violation.
Stepping. That slap.
Can't stop.
They did that for like 10 minutes.
I would not be mad at it.
Then
I'll be mad.
Then they had the second fucking boxing match come up. It was just too much music, not enough
But
boxing.
he's just mad because he got more out of the 5 minutes of boxing that he paid for. Is that what he's mad about?
I think that's what. Is that what you're mad about?
You got more bang for your buck and you're upset?
No, I'm mad because I came to watch boxing matches. You guys had like
So how
a
long
whole
were the
card.
boxing matches?
But you got the boxing matches.
They were,
They were
30
so
minutes
spread
in
out
total?
though.
But listen.
But how long were they in total? Like 30 minutes?
So the first one, the guy got finished. So there were it was like a couple rounds. So that's the first fight. Then 2 hours passed. The second fight they had Frank Mir, vice Steve Cunningham. Frank Mir is a former professional UFC fighter. Steve Cunningham is a former world boxing champion. That fight went the whole time. That was a really good fucking fight. Then we had like another hour of performances. And I forget who came
But
up.
how long were the fights in total?
They were regular boxing matches. One was 6
No.
rounds. The first one was 6 rounds. The second one was
He's
like
saying-
I'm
8.
talking
He's
about
saying
minutes.
out
I
of-
want hours.
He's saying
How-
out of the whole production.
Like
How
90
long-
minutes.
How long?
The fights was 90
So-
minutes.
So you got 90 minutes of fights. Let's say this pay-per-view was $100. So you got 90 minutes of fights. You would have paid the same $100 for just that? Or you would paid the $90? Or you would paid the $100 to watch the 3 hours of seeing these OGs perform and everything else?
Bro, I would have called them and got my money back if I paid for that shit. I'm dead ass.
It's crazy. I would have enjoyed it.
I mean, yeah.
But
seems like more
there
bang
was
for your
so
buck.
I mean,
much
here-
time
here's
between
my-
fights. Like there was like it was one thing because we were watching the UFC fights on the other screen. If you're just watching the Thriller pay-per-view, you're getting your time stolen from.
I kind of disagree with that.
Darren, you weren't there, bro. You didn't sit there through 2 hours of fucking music of nonsense.
I don't watch a lot of stuff live anymore because I understand there's going to be a lot of bullshit in between.
Pay-per-views are different though.
But I don't think that's really bullshit.
I personally would have
Because
enjoyed it.
You
I
got
like all the
yeah,
people you listen to.
5 hours of music and 90 minutes of fights?
I like going to concerts.
Yeah.
I don't really fuck with the fights, so I would have enjoyed it personally.
Think about it. Think about it like this. We just lost DMX, right?
I would have loved it.
Nobody
And,
mentioned DMX, Darren. Don't do that.
But listen. We before that it was Snoop Dogg and DMX in the versus battle. I was watching that while we was playing 2K.
But guess
I
what?
remember that.
Hold on, Darren. But why were you watching that? You tuned in to watch DMX battle Snoop Dogg. Now imagine if you tuned in to hold on. Imagine if you tuned in to watch DMX battle Snoop Dogg, and they were just boxing. You'd be like, I didn't come for this. I came to watch DMX battle Snoop Dogg.
Now, if I watched DMX battle, and then they did like a boxing shit, I wouldn't be mad at it. I'd be like, okay, let's see what they're supporting.
Yeah.
But what's if they did boxing shit for like 3 hours, and they were like, okay, when is this DMX Snoop Dogg thing going to start? You're gonna be really like, what the fuck just happened? Why am I wasting? I feel like I'm wasting my time.
It would build.
Anticipation.
It would build a lot of anticipation.
Bro, no, bro. People out because I'm not only saying this. I'm not the only person that felt like this. It was way too much music. I thought they did too much music last time they had the Thriller pay-per-view. This one was 10 times worse. Oh, and guess what? I haven't got to the commentary yet. The commentary was atrocious.
I thought it was Snoop.
It was atrocious.
Well, Snoop was a commentary.
And exactly, bro.
What's wrong with Snoop?
It was the most unprofessional commentary team I've ever seen in my life.
They're not professionals.
Nah,
These
dog.
are-
They had Snoop Dogg up there. They had Pete Davidson up there. They had,
This is why I got my CCWs. This is right here. When the nigga will bum me talking about I was sucking dick, I'd be like, that wasn't me. My mouth was shut when you were saying all that shit.
Darren,
Oh,
you don't. But
good.
Darren, it was so bad. Oscar De La Hoya was like, he's beating his ass, fucking him up. He's gonna fuck him up, bro. I'm like, bro, why are you screaming? He's gonna fuck him up on the
He
commentary.
was fucking them up.
Wait, was this during the fight?
It was during the fight.
Maybe I'm
It's
wrong
fucking
with
him
that.
up.
Nah, bro, that's
One
not.
thing if he was saying
Talk
before
about the fight, bro. Why are you screaming into our fucking ears?
Because he was excited.
And they were
probably.
cheering for people, bro. I don't like commentary is supposed to be unbiased for a reason.
I think everybody needs to understand going forward. We are living totally different times because of the quarantine and the coronavirus. Things are different. They're trying to just see what works for entertainment, bro. That's all they're trying
It
to do.
didn't work. It
They're
was a
trying to
backfire.
figure.
It backfired hard.
Okay, that's your opinion.
They
It's
say
not an
no.
opinion. It's a general
There's no
consistency.
type of
People were not were
bad
pretty upset about that.
publicity. Publicity's any publicity's good publicity.
Exactly, and I think they had a lot of all stars out there, so they probably thought they were doing something, and there's nothing wrong with
It
that.
backfired hard.
You gotta try it. You gotta try it.
It
We'll
backfired
see what
hard.
happens on the next one.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
there's
see
not
what
gonna be a
happens
next
on
one.
this.
Nobody's
You don't think
watching the
so?
next one. That was
How many?
atrocious, bro.
How many have there been so far?
2.
Was the last one good?
It was better than this one.
Is that the Nate Robinson?
That was the Nate Robinson, Jake Paul, and that was Mike Tyson. Evander Holyfield. Not Evander Holyfield. Who did Mike Tyson fight? B Hop.
Yeah,
B Hop. You fought Bernard Hopkins, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That sounds right.
It's crazy. I'm gonna fight that nigga for nothing.
Point being, we streamed it for free, but I still want my money back.
I don't know if you can say that.
I don't know if you could say that. That part you might.